Hi, hello friends. Welcome to Life with YouTube channel. In previous session we have discussed about the structure of tooth and structure of heart. Today I want to discuss with you that is the structure of kidney. That is the human excretory system. How the system is arranged in our body. Let us discuss about that. Human excretory system. Human excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, and a urinary bladder, and a urethra. Let us see a rough diagram here. This is the inferior vena cava and this is the dorsal aorta. Inferior vena cava, dorsal aorta, and this is a kidney. Observe it in clear way. This is the right kidney and this is the left kidney. If you observe here, the right kidney is slightly lower than that of the left kidney due to the presence of the large liver. Due to the presence of the large liver, the right kidney is slightly lower than that of the left kidney. On the upper side of the kidney, you will observe a gland called adrenal gland. This is the adrenal gland. We will discuss about this in endocrine system. And this is the inferior vena cava and this is the dorsal aorta. From the two kidneys arises the ureters. These two are the ureters. And these two ureters forms the urinary bladder. I am writing as UB, friends. And this urinary bladder arises into urethra. This is the rough diagram and this is the main who all needs to know about this human excretory system. Now let us discuss about the kidney. Our kidney is reddish brown in color. I think all of you observed in a goat in your houses. That is, kidney is reddish brown, bean shaped, and they are present on dorsal side of our body. They are situated in either side of the vertebral column between third thoracic and between last thoracic and third lumbar vertebrae. I think all of you know that we have 26 vertebrae in our vertebral column. They are situated in either side of the vertebral column between last thoracic and third lumbar vertebrae. That is the location of the kidney. Now this kidney is situated in the retroperitoneal position. I already said, and the right kidney is slightly lower than that of the left kidney. The weight of the kidney is 120 to 170 grams. The actual weight of average weight of each kidney is 120 to 170 grams. Now the outer surface of the kidney The outer surface of the kidney is convex And the inner surface of the kidney has a deep notch here. Deep notch, hence called a hilum. Hence it is called a hilum, where arteries and nerves enters, whereas veins leave. Here arteries enter and veins leave. Okay, and this is the ureter. Now let us discuss in detail about the internal structure of kidney. Don't get bored. This is our organ in our body, so please listen. Internal structure of kidney. See. You can observe in your books, or you can observe in internet. These are clearly visible, which you all know. The internal structure of the kidney is divided into we can say two layers. That is the outer cortex and the inner part is medulla. This is the outer cortex and inner medulla. This inner medulla is divided into a medullary cone-like masses called medullary pyramids, as in they are in the shape of the cone, hence they are called medullary pyramids. This medullary pyramids consists of nephrons in it. Okay friends? Now these are called calyces. The cortex projects into calyces, hence they are called columns of Button. Columns of Button. And I said you that is these are medullary pyramids, consist of a number of nephrons in it. These are medullary pyramids, and this is, each one is a nephron. The medullary, at the base of the medullary pyramids, this is at the base of the medullary pyramids and the cortex, these medullary pyramids terminates in the renal papilla. That renal papilla projects into calyces. These are called calyces. These calyces are projected into the pelvis region. This region is called pelvis region. This region is called pelvis region. That is renal pelvis. As the term renal is related to kidney, hence it is called renal pelvis. Now, here we will observe the renal artery. This is the renal artery. And this is the renal artery. And this is the renal vein. Now, this is the ureter. See friends, cortex, medulla, medullary pyramids, calyces, columns of Button, renal artery, renal vein and ureters. The renal artery brings blood to the kidney, whereas the renal vein takes away blood from the kidney. Now let us discuss about the ureters. First we have discussed about the kidney, then we are going to the ureter, then we will see urinary bladder, and then the structure of nephron in detail. Let us see about the ureters. As I said, your ureters are 2 in number. They are having they come from the pelvis of the kidney. They come from pelvis of kidney. They are long and their walls has a transitional epithelium. Note down this, friends. This is important in your bits. That consists of a transitional epithelium. And these are slender whitish tubules. Hence they are white in color. Whitish tubules. Note down, friends. This is important. Whitish tubules. And next we'll see the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is, as before I drawn here these are the two kidneys and this is, here is the urinary bladder. Hence it is, its location is median. It is median storage sac as it stores the urine. Median storage sac and it's all also lined by transitional epithelium. Note down this, friends, it is most important. Transitional epithelium and it leads to the urethra. This urethra is divided into internal urethral sphincter and external urethral sphincter. See, the internal urethral sphincter consists of smooth muscles. It is made up, as it is inside, it is made up of smooth muscles. And the external urethral sphincter is made up of striped muscles or striated muscles. Note down, friends, this is most important. Don't waste your time. Get noted all these points. And this urethra opens opens near to the vaginal orifice in females. We'll observe this in a human reproductive system. Near vaginal orifice in females, this urethra opens, whereas in males, it opens through penis. Through penis in males. Get noted these points. Now, as it is located near to the vaginal orifice in females, there is more urinary infection in females because the vaginal orifice is so near to the anal region. Hence, the germs are passed from vaginal orifice to the anal region. Hence, most of the infections are seen in the woman than the males. Now, let us discuss about the structure of nephron. Structure of nephron. It is not neuron, friends, it is nephron. Neuron is related to the brain. That are called nerves, and this is nephron. Nephron related to kidney. Don't get confused. And now we'll see. This nephron also called nephron or uriniferous tubules. Uriniferous tubules. And these are the structural and functional units of kidney. Structural and functional units of kidney. As cells are the functional units of our body, nephron or uriniferous tubules are structural and functional units of the kidney. Now let us see how it starts. Now each kidney has a nearly 1 million nephrons. Each kidney, nearly, not exact number, each kidney has nearly 1 million nephrons, means we have 2 kidneys and 2 million nephrons. 1 million nephrons, hence the nephrons are also called uniferous tubule, and they are the structural and functional units of kidney. Now this nephron is again divided into 2 parts. Its diagram is little bit big, so I am rubbing this total. Please note down all the points. This will be the best notes to you. And nephron has 2 parts. One is renal corpuscle or Malpighian corpuscle. And renal tubule. It is divided into these 2 parts, renal corpuscle or Malpighian corpuscle and renal tubule. Now this renal corpuscle is further continues as a network of blood capillaries. A network of blood capillaries forms the glomerulus. A network of blood capillaries forms the glomerulus. See friends, this is the afferent arteriole. And this is the efferent arteriole. And this is the glomerulus. The glomerulus is surrounded by a double-walled cup-like structure called Bowman's capsule. It is so tough. This is called Bowman's capsule. This is called Bowman's capsule. In Bowman's capsule, we have unique cells called podocytes. Those are called podocytes. They are adhered to the glomerulus. They are called podocytes. And these podocytes are arranged in such a way that they leave small pores called filtration slits or slit pores. Filtration slits or slit pores. And this endothelial lining of the capillaries have other cells called fenestrations. See this friends, this is about the renal corpuscle or Malpighian corpuscle, Bowman's capsule, glomerulus, afferent arteriole, and here I forgot to say one thing, that is the diameter of the afferent arteriole is large, whereas the diameter of the efferent arteriole is small. Why it is small? Because it carries away blood. The one which carries away blood has less area. Less area means with more pressure. That is why it is arranged in this manner. Now let us discuss about the renal tubule. Note this friends. This session is very important to you, as most of the NEET preparing students get doubts in these parts. So I try to clear all of your doubts in this way. Now let us discuss about the renal tubule. Okay. Here we had seen Bowman's capsule. Here we have seen this is the glomerulus. This is the glomerulus. And this is the Bowman's capsule. Glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. Afferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole. Now, the Bowman's capsule further continues as a PCT. Further continues as a PCT. PCT stands for a proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal convoluted tubule. Now, this proximal tubule further continues into a hairpin shaped loop of Henle. Hairpin shaped loop of Henle. This hairpin shaped loop of Henle has two regions, that is, this is the descending limb of loop of Henle and this is the ascending limb of loop of Henle. These both parts are of loop of Henle. Descending limb. Why descending limb? As the loop of Henle is descending. As it comes down, it is called descending. Whereas it goes up, it is called ascending. This is descending and this is the ascending limb of loop of Henle. And here this is the PCT and here you will see the this is called DCT. This is called DCT, that is distal convoluted tubule. This is the PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Loop of Henle has two layers, descending loop of Henle and ascending limb of loop of Henle. This ascending limb of loop of Henle further continues as a DCT, that is distal convoluted tubule. And this distal convoluted tubule has many ducts, many small ducts. These many small ducts are united to form the straight collecting duct. Right here, straight collecting duct. That is this one. Straight collecting duct. This further goes to the other organs. Okay, in this manner. Now here again, the ascending limb of loop of Henle, the proximal part is thin. You observe here, it is very thin and it is thick. Thick part of distal thick region and proximal thin region. In this way they are arranged. Now this straight collecting duct of all nephrons in the medullary pyramid are united to form the duct of Bellini. Duct of Bellini. All ducts of the medullary pyramids are united to form the duct of Bellini in the renal pelvis through the renal calyx. Now the Malpighian corpuscle, the Malpighian corpuscle, PCT, DCT are arranged in the cortex region of the kidney. These three are arranged in the cortex region. That is, I'll show with the other one. This is the cortex region. And this is the medullary region. Cortex region and medullary region. The nephrons which are present in the cortex and medulla, the loop of Henle is if more loop of Henle is in the medulla, hence they are called juxtamedullary nephrons. Or if the loop of Henle is too short up to here itself, it is called cortical nephrons. So there are two types of nephrons, friends. Cortical nephrons in which loop of Henle is too short, and medullary nephrons are juxtamedullary nephrons in which loop of Henle is so much, that is so big. And the efferent arteriole arises as a small capillaries called peritubular capillaries. Peritubular capillaries. These peritubular capillaries runs around the PCT, DCT. It runs around the PCT, DCT and all. The peritubular capillaries around the loop of Henle is called vasa recta. Note down this, friends. This is most important. The vasa recta. The peritubular capillaries around the loop of Henle is called the vasa recta. Now, the vasa recta is highly present in the juxtamedullary nephrons, or it is so much reduced in the cortical nephrons. So that is very important. Now, the important thing is at the age limit of after the 40 years, the functioning of nephrons decreases by 10% for every 10 years. The functioning of nephron decreases after 40 years. Functioning of nephron decreases after 40 years. 10% for every 10 years. Later on it continuously decreases. Next, I forgot to say you the one thing, friends. That is the size of the kidney. Dimensions of the kidney are: length is 10 to 12 centimeters and breadth is 5 to 7 centimeter and its thickness is 2 to 3 centimeters. Note down this, friends. This notes is much important to you. I think that this will be the best notes to you for preparing anything. So don't waste your time and get prepared with this sum. If you like this video, please share and subscribe, and thank you.